everyone. Sorry, rough start. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. We accept everyone. So I know it's been a long while since my last post, and I'm very sorry for that. It's just these past couple of weeks have been super hectic. So I was working on the script for the next video of talking again, just continuing talking about my cancer journey. And I was working on that, but then like a lot happened. I had an infection and I had to get these new antibiotics, and then I had to take a medicine to fight the infection that I'm allergic to, so we had to run it super slow, and I was getting fevers. It's been a lot. And for a while, I was kind of just like plateauing there, like not doing so great. And then, I started every morning when I pray to God, I thank Him for the resurrection of Christ, because I believe in the resurrection. And after I thank Him and tell Him that I believe in the resurrection, I also thank Him for the power He gives us, because the Bible talks about how He gives us power. He gives us that same power that was on the cross with Christ that day. So every morning when I pray, I nail my afflictions to that cross. I tell Him my edema, my being bedridden, the fluids in my body, the things holding me back, the things that He did not give me, I nail that all to the cross. And every day I start my day, whether I'm feeling not so great or I'm feeling down, or every day I start my day, I'm good. Or I'll tell Him, like my body hurts, I'm hurting, but I'm okay, because I have my healing in the Lord, and it is coming. And ever since then, it's just been like crazy fast. So a while back, it wasn't even in the picture yet. It was just us talking, my doctor and I, about what would happen after this hospital stay, after I got healthy. And the idea was to send me to a place called Kindred, because there they can focus more on my specific needs for physical therapy. And there I'd be able to get physical therapy every day. Whereas here, it's spotty, and it's when my therapist can come. Sometimes she can't make it because other patients kind of need it more or take priority and stuff like that, which I understand. But that means that I need to go somewhere that can focus on my needs, because I will walk again someday. I may not be there yet. I may be bedridden now, but I have my healing in the Lord. And you know what? I keep telling my therapist too, because she's like, realistically, at best, your life is going to be wheelchair mainly. Like, maybe you can get up and walk a little bit, but you'll be in the... And I'm like, I know you kind of have to tell me the statistics and stuff, but for everything I've been through in my life, I can't hope for or believe anything less than a miracle. I can't. It's truly impossible. I could have lost my leg. I could have lost my eye. They were going to drill into my brain one time, long time ago, years ago. Story for another time. But it's just like, there's so much that's happened in my life. So much that's happened in this past year being in the hospital, because I was admitted August 28th. So I've been here, a friend of mine counted, 444 days now. So, and just the stuff that I've been through here, it feels like I've lived 3 different lifetimes. Because it's like, when I was first admitted and I had all those wounds in my leg, you know, there was that life. And then I got better and I was walking and I was doing stuff. And then I went back to the ICU and it was bad. And there was that life and it was completely different. And then I came out and I got better enough not to be in ICU, but I've still been bedridden. But still, it feels like all of that happened so long ago, and it's only been within the span of a year. It's just crazy. But anyways, now I am better and I am stronger. So the best thing for me now is to go to Kindred. It's in Baldwin Park because I need to stay close to the hospital because I still have to come back every other week for like certain procedures and doctor visits, because I'll still have my doctor and stuff. That's not changing. But yeah, all of a sudden I won't be here anymore, and it's crazy to, like, I'm so used to seeing these people every day and just like talking to them or communing with them as brothers and sisters in Christ, or just laughing. I have so many memories, and I've been in the hospital for a year. I don't really have the greatest social life. Unfortunately, I didn't really get into going to AYA events and stuff, which is youth adult events, until recently. And like, just as I start doing it, they're like, you're gonna leave now. And it sounds like at Kindred they don't have the same sort of programs like that, and so that's gonna suck. But maybe I'll ask my friend to send me like the different activities they do, and I can do them too while I'm there. Also, if you heard like crinkling in the audio a little bit ago, I was like toying with this bag here. So you're not crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to give the quick update that, yeah, I'll be going to Kindred. We've been packing up this week because my body is healthier now. What I need is rehab. I need that specific care for my physical needs. That's what I need to focus on. And you know, it's gonna be a lot going from doing PT maybe 3 times a week if I'm lucky to every day. And it's gonna be different to be in a different place, because this isn't really like a hospital, more like a care facility. I keep joking and telling them, oh, so now you're gonna put me in a home. But so it's gonna be a big adjustment, and especially like a little stressful, because not only is it a change now, but it's a change now with like the holidays coming up, and already a time that causes like stress and stuff. So, but I know that, you know, I'm never alone. I always have God with me. I always have my family and my friends here. I'll always have them, and the family I've made here. And, you know, of course I prayed, hey, could you keep me here just a little bit longer? But if it's your will for me to go, if that's where you're calling me, then that's where you're calling me. And so I'm actually supposed to go tomorrow. And so it looks like that's where the Lord's calling me. So I guess I'll have to spread his light somewhere else. Ugh, just kidding. I find joy in doing my work for the Lord and giving him glory. It brings peace to my life. So, anyways, this was a quick update just to get everybody kind of up to speed. I know, like, I haven't been great about texting and answering and stuff like that, and I'm sorry. It's just, like I said, I was sick, and then I wasn't, and then I was again, and then I had the infection, and then there's some issues with my arms. I can't move them any farther than that. What you see is my range. I can't do anything else, and I'm not entirely. I know part of it is because in this shoulder, I have a torn rotator cuff. And then in both shoulders, I have osteonecrosis, which literally means dead bone. So that's fun. And then one of my doctors today was like doing like a checkup and stuff, and he reached behind my shoulder and he's like, oh yeah, the part where because this morning I was somewhat okay, because for a while I've been having issues with this hand. Like, you can see the swelling and stuff like that. For a while I've been having issues with this hand. But this side, the right side, usually I can, like, reach around me okay. But today, it gives me about as much range as that one. It's just here. That's it. And this morning, it was fine. And then I went to reach for something, and it felt like it just kind of like spasmed and seized on me. And since then, it's been like locked like this. And so when my doctor came to do the checkup and stuff, and he was feeling the bones in the back of my shoulder, he's like, oh yeah, that part where you said you think you tweaked it, it's like locked. It's actually locked back here. So he did a sort of massage that did loosen the bone quite a bit. That's why I'm able to move it a little bit more now. It also almost put me to sleep because it felt so nice. But sorry, I keep saying that a lot. So when I come back, because even though I'm going to Kindred, I'll still be coming back every other week for like photophoresis and clinic checkups. And I was talking to my nurse practitioner, and she was thinking that we should see if that doctor can come and do that massage for me every other week to slowly like ease my muscles and get them worked out. I forget what kind of, I don't think it was ortho. I forget exactly what kind of doctor he was. Maybe it was ortho. I'm not sure. I will check and I will find out, and I will update you either in editing the caption for this video or Instagram. But I will be posting more. I definitely want to share my journey at Kindred. And like I said, I was already typing the script for the next video for the cancer part. It just, sometimes it happens that I get sick. So let's hope this time I don't have to take so long of a break before the next video. But whether I do or I don't, I just ask that you pray for me. Pray that it goes well and that I continue to remember to rely on God's strength and understanding and not my own. And God's will and not my own wants. Because he knows what's best for me. He does. Even if I don't clearly see it or if I don't understand it, he's calling me there, and I'm gonna go where I'm called and be the best that I can be there. So thank you for sticking out to the end of this video. If you haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'd love to start engaging with you guys, you know, any questions you have about anything. Like when I do the cancer ones, you can ask questions about different things maybe you're not understanding on that, or things that maybe I forgot to mention and you're like, oh, well, what's this? Like if I talk about side effects and I forget to mention like what it's like losing my hair or something like that, you know, just that sort of general thing. Or when I do videos like this where it's just me vlogging and updating you on my life, if you have any questions there about maybe the medications I'm taking, or I don't know, the different the place that I'm going, I'm trying to find out some information about it myself, because oh, this was the point I was trying to make earlier. It wasn't, when we first talked about this, it wasn't even on the horizon. And then last week, my nurse practitioner and the on-call doctor for the week came in, and they were talking to me, and they were like, okay, you know, we know you did the last MRI and it caused you a lot of pain, but we need to get imaging of your other shoulder and your spine and stuff and your ankle, because I've been having foot and knee pain as well. I don't know why. I just am. But I was like, I can't. And they're like, what about if we put you under sedation? And I was like, okay, that's something we can do. And they're like, okay, we'll set a date for that. And then next Wednesday, you're going to Kindred. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm going to what? And they're like, oh, yeah, you know, we talked about. I'm like, yeah, we talked about it, but you said it wasn't even in the picture. Like, it was far, far down the road, not even on the horizon, not in the sunset, nothing. It was way down in San Diego. Like, it was far away. It was not here. And now it's here. So at first, like, I had a real hard time processing it, because, you know, it's not just moving on, it's leaving the family that I've made here, you know, and it's like a whole new thing. I won't be in pediatrics anymore. I'll be with adult service. And I'm like, that's not just something you spring on someone, you know? If they would have been like, oh, hey, we're thinking we're going to send you to Kindred in like 2 weeks at least, or like a month, you know, that would give me time to say my goodbyes to everybody, to pack everything. I've been here for a year. You know how much stuff I have? How much stuff I have? It's ridiculous. But anyways, so it was just like crazy all of a sudden, just bam. So my mom came last weekend because they called and they told her the same thing. Oh, Wednesday. So she came last weekend, and this past weekend, and luckily my Nina was also able to come up real quick one more time before I move, so that I could see my baby cousin, Ailey, such a cutie pie. But instead of being able to like enjoy our time together, I was too exhausted from the week and the MRI. That MRI was so intense. One, I went in and it was 4:03. I always ask before they sedate me. I always ask, like, I want to know what time. When I got back, it was 7:30. And they brought me like right back. I didn't sit in like post-op for a long time or anything. They brought me like right back because I was in a lot of pain. That was 3 hours in there without my pain drip. And I have a drip, not even just like, here's some pills. I have a drip because of my pain. So, after that, when I came back, one, obviously I was like, give me my medicine, please. But it just wore out my body so much that I was so exhausted that most of the time my mom was here, I either spent it sleeping or she was packing, helping me pack. And it's just, and the time just went by so fast. It was like we didn't have any time together at all. And it just, ugh. And, you know, it's just a little pet peeve of mine. But one thing that bugs me is when she's here, my sisters are always like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Come back already. We need you. We miss you. And I get that. But I need my mama too. I miss my mama too. Like, I want to spend time where we can just focus on being together. I don't want my mom to be here and constantly on the phone with my sisters. I'm like, you guys get to see her all the time. It's like I wouldn't want my grandma to come and I'm on the phone with my mom the whole time, or either of my dads. You know, it's like I want that time with just us, and it's just so it's just been. So that's why this video is so late and so rushed. It's just been so late and hectic and so much has been going on. And I just wanted to make sure I got a video out before I left. So that's what this is. So again, I just ask for your prayers. Pray for me that God is keeping me strong through the whole thing, and that actually I think I have something I might want to read to you guys here. Just a second. Sorry. Okay, found it. If you guys will just take a second and pray with me for a moment, I'll read this out. I thank you, Lord, that as your word is declared today and every day, healing is coming to my body, to my heart, and to my family. I am free from fear, addictions, and poverty. Your peace, joy, and love are flooding my soul. I am blessed. I am highly favored. In you, the enemy cannot touch me. In you, I can do all things. And in you, I am more than an overcomer. So help me to take this knowledge, Lord, and shine your light through me as I go throughout my days, walking out in faith and in the light of your truth, because every day I see your miracles working in my life. So I stand firm on the foundation of my faith, no matter how long it may take or what life throws my way, because again, in you, I am more than an overcomer. I believe, receive, and act upon your word, and all this by the strength of Christ within me. In Jesus' name, amen. Again, thank you guys for being with me on this journey. My stalkers. That's what I'm going to call you now, stalkers. I was wondering, like, everybody has a thing for their channel. I'm going to call you guys stalkers because what do? You watch my life intently. So, stalker. Anyways, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Please share this with your friends. Get it out to everyone. Leave a comment. Tell me how you're feeling today. Tell me, I should start polls in the comments. That would be fun. But I don't know what would... Oh, you know what? Thanksgiving is coming up. What's your favorite dessert? Would you like a good, like, pumpkin or apple pie? Or are you a cake person? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Let's interact with each other. Have some fun. Again, thank you all for being here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.